Hello, my loves. Marhaba. How are you? Welcome to my channel. My name is Sheba, and this is See Like Sheba. Um, yeah, you receive this message whenever you're supposed to receive it, but today I happened to film another one earlier this morning because I'm trying to, make it so I put out a video for each day, even if I don't necessarily put out the video each day, okay? Do you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Okay, so yesterday is what I'm going to be talking about today. Thursday. So Thursday, I was one of the rare days I set my alarm because I was going to get my nails done, right? And so, I like my nails, I get these gels done, and so they last for like 4 to 5 weeks. And so I feel a lot of like pressure, and I don't just get like regular colors. I always get like a design. And like each time it's like an exercise in my creativity, and I take like some pride in it, It's like my little artworks that I'm going to be carrying around for a month. And so whenever it's like approaching the nail appointment, I like kind of get anxious because I'm like, oh, what am I going to do? I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what design I'm going to do. And I like, when I stumble across, designs that I like on Instagram, I'll, save it into a folder. But I don't usually like look back between appointments. And so I have this feeling of anxiety when my appointments approach. Like, what if I'm not going to think of something cool? Like, I can't keep coming up with awesome ideas for nail designs. And this year in particularly, I feel like I had an excellent, streak going. I started with my Empress Tarot nails. Then I had some Year of the Snake nails. I did these cactus nails, slug nails, butterfly nails, fruit nails. And I just had, what were those? Oh, what? Portal nails. I love those portal nails, okay? And so I wake up the morning of, and my nail tech is having some cramps, really bad cramps, and asks to push it to later in the day, but tells me to like send the design, the design inspiration. So, what comes to me? What did I say? Vintage glassware. Okay. Like from like the, I don't know, 40s through 60s and 70s. And I actually had gotten these nails 4 years ago when I first started going to this nail tech. And, I had said like vintage glassware / like hard candies, So she did those. They were really great. They're one of my favorite nail sets, and I haven't gotten them since. And I was like, I think it's time for an update of the glass nails. My friend Ellie had also like sent me a thing, and they were of like vintage glass nails, and it got me thinking. I was like, I gotta do an update. So anyway, that immediately came to me. So I went and Instagrammed a couple of vintage glassware to see what came up. And then I started saving the ones that spoke to me. And then when I had like, a bunch, I went through and I took out the ones that weren't exactly in the color scheme that I was looking for. Okay. And then when I finally had like 12 together in like a grid, I like cut it out. And so it was just that grid of 12. And I just like loved how it looked. It was so like perfect. And okay, so I got these nails. Ugh, you really can't even see how like perfect these are. She hand drew, all of the like line work and stuff. And they really do look like vintage glassware. And I just love this color scheme so much. I told her like, I was thinking like rose-colored glasses and like, I don't know, like soft, warm light that's like filtering through these like colored glasses of like rose and lilac and pink and a little bit of amber. And like, how did she get that exactly? That's so insane. I'm just so impressed. And so, anyway, I did all that worrying for nothing. And I think maybe I did the anxiety about like, oh, what am I going to do? I don't know what I'm going to pick. Am I going to like come up with something good in time? Is like, am I going to end up not liking it? Am I not going to be able to convey it to her? But as I always do, I came and I was like, so like, I was excited about it. I went back to sleep before my appointment. And I was just like dreaming of it. I was like, I know it's just going to be so good. And it really came out even better than I could have expected. Oh! And I'm thinking now of getting like glassware in this, like in these colors. Like, I just think they're so pretty. That'll be really nice in here. But yeah, so, that glassware, and like when I was thinking of it, it was like, I was remembering these like nostalgic summer days at like my grandma's house in like the 70s and 80s, which is actually not even an experience I had. Like me and my, our grandmother, we didn't really have that relationship with her, and she didn't have these types of glasses, and we didn't, spend the summer at her house. But it's like, I feel like it's like a collective experience, like amongst Americans. And so I was just like feeling this really beautiful experience. And it takes me back to a way of like viewing the world, like when we were children. And there was just so much wonder and optimism and hope. And everything was just so beautiful and like perfect, And so we look at the past that way a lot. But it's rarer that we look at the future like that. So let's change that. Since this is all made up, let's start looking at the future in a similar kind of, rose-colored glasses way. So, yeah, the wonder, the magic, leisurely, everything's possible. Everything's just right. Yeah, that's like a collective memory of a feeling, I feel. Yeah. So what else happened yesterday? Okay, so I've been, buying a lot of stuff for the house, furniture, lighting, tables, all this stuff. And it's been coming really quick. So it's awesome. Like all of this stuff, I'm currently like have my phone on the golden sexy leg side table, perfect height. I got this like beautiful, look at this, like it's a cushion kind of shaped like a leaf, and I love it. I feel like a little fairy, and I get to sit now in front of my full length mirror. I'm gonna put up my little string lights, and this place is just really coming together, and I love it. And all the stuff just arrived sooner than I expected, and it all looks really good. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. So yeah, all of this is about like, it works out way better than you think, way better than you expect. And I think most people are kind of a lot more pessimistic than I am, to be safe. It feels like smarter to like not get your hopes up. But like, I don't know. I think whenever I think oftentimes my expectations are exceeded. And so what I fear happening rarely ever occurs, pretty much everything always works out better for me than I expected. I don't even mean to caveat that. Everything works out better for me than I expect. And yeah, that's how it was with the nails. Like I was like, oh no, blah, but like, no, this is like way better than I could have even imagined. Right. All of these, the furniture and things, the things that I ordered, arriving sooner than expected, in better condition than I expected. Amazing. So perfect. Ooh. Oh, and also yesterday, slept in, got my nails done, and then me and Billy met up with a friend who we actually hadn't met in person yet because they lived like in Detroit. but we met them through something or other. And them and their partner just moved to Baltimore. And I was like, how perfect. And so we went over there and we got to see their home. It was so lovely. They're like HGTV kind of people, so very do-it-yourself. And they've just created such a lovely home. And I'm like very proud of them. And I'm glad to know them because they were just like really cool people. And like I like how they see the world and how they approach life. And it's really cool. Ooh, and in terms of human design, one of them is a generator and the other is a reflector. Now, projectors are very rare, but reflectors are even more rare. So I'm like so excited to learn more about her. And it was great. She had all these mirrors in her house and just a really cool person and people. So, and that was great because, you know, we always be at our house, which is so amazing and nurturing for us. But, and so, yeah, when we are invited out, sometimes it takes a lot for me to like go out because I'm just like, ooh, I'm gonna have to pay money. I don't know what the vibes are gonna be. I don't know, like, you know, so I have to always overcome some initial hesitance. But I'm definitely a person who, like, once I'm in the environment and it's a fun environment, I have so much fun. So I'm glad that I overcame the obstacle of having to leave my house, having to put on clothes and leave my house. I was like, no, you can't make me. But no, it was so much fun. And so, yeah, it worked out way better than I expected. I wasn't expecting to have as much fun as we had, and we stayed there for hours, and it was great. And, you know, when we'd been there for a couple of hours, maybe 3 or 4 hours, you know, Billy was like, all right, let's go home, which is great because sometimes when I'm having fun and the people around me are having fun, it's hard for me to verbalize, like, I want to go home now. I could go to sleep. Like, I don't want the person to feel bad because I am having a good time. But, you know, when my energy's out, my energy's out. But unfortunately for me, I can just like keep talking and engaging, even if like my body is like, stop asking questions, go to sleep, Sheba, like get out of there. So it was nice to have Billy to be attuned to our energy levels. And we got home. I chatted with Ozma a little bit before I went to bed. I always like to check on them before I go to sleep. And whenever I see that she's like read my message or something, I'm like, perfect day. Everything worked out better than I expected. I love it. And I really feel like the universe, the divine, they like to pleasantly surprise you. So whatever you expect, the universe is like, I got you. So if you expect like everything to go wrong, if you expect people to, you know, cheat on you, or you expect to always finish last, the universe is going to reflect that back to you. And so if you expect that everything is going to work out better for you, not just that everything is going to be fine, that everything is going to work out way better than you expect, you literally can't lose, and you're just constantly being pleasantly surprised by how awesome and aligned everything is. You really can't go wrong. It's great. And I know it can come off to people as kind of like childlike or naive or delusional even, stupid. But when you know that everything does work out way better than you expect, like, you can not only like tolerate people thinking, like misinterpreting you as stupid or childlike or naive. Yeah, you just know it's all for you. So great. Like, it sounds like you're getting set up for like a great I told you so, and to prove everyone wrong. So like, hell yeah, that's so fun. Yeah, okay. Oh, this is Billy's phone. Different Password. Okay, so, yeah. So we met that couple. They're really awesome. And yeah, I just feel like in general, us just being ourselves is just attracting our people to us, like gathering our soul family to us. And so yeah, it just really feels so aligned. And I'm so excited to see how this turns out because I know it's going to be even better than I expect. And I expect it to be really fucking good. So, love it. Okay, what's the song that came to me? It's Gonna Work Out Fine by Tina Turner. It's also by Ike Turner, but like, what? Because he plays the guitar? That's wild that like you just had to give men credit for any little thing they did back then. So, but anyway, this is called It's Gonna Work Out Fine. One of my favorite Tina Turner songs too. How does it kind of start? I guess. Darling. And he says, yes, Tina. Ugh, we're just going to do her part. Darling, you're starting to get next to me. Oh, God. I realize he says a lot in it. Okay, we're gonna do the next verse, actually. Darling, I went to see the preacher man. The preacher man? You must be losing your mind. That's literally what he says. God, I can't believe she married him. I started making wedding plans. Oh, yeah. If your love is a half as true as the love I offer you, oh, darling, yes, I think it's gonna work out fine. It's gonna work out fine. I keep on telling you, I think it's gonna work out fine. I can feel it's gonna work out. Yeah. Anyway, love that song. And it's so true. Even that like line that I sang, if your love is half as true as the love I offer you, oh darling, I think it's gonna work out fine. And that's how I feel. I like put love into everything I do. And I think the universe returns that to me. Even if only halfway, that's still a lot of freaking love. I be giving out hella love. I just be like generating and radiating love. And so, yeah, like when you put that energy out, it's returned to you. And so it's going to work out fine. Yeah. All right. How's your guys' day going? Today's Friday still? Oh, wow. When you're on the divine's payroll, when, God has hired you, your days are just so fun and like leisurely and expansive. Pretty fucking nice. It's really great. Really awesome. Yeah. So anyway, if this resonated with you, like, comment, subscribe, donate. And yeah, I'm gonna get on tomorrow. I feel like I'm like one more behind. So maybe I'll do 2. Oh, just look at how beautiful these are. Like the colors, they're just so like juicy looking and they look like fruit snacks. I don't know. I just love them. But yeah. So anyway, yeah. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,111 subscribers by the end of 2025. And also I'm trying to, I am living every day in devotion to my joy. Yeah, living in devotion to my joy. And so I want to have a corresponding video for each of those days. Day 111 is going to be 11/11, November 11th, which is the day after my birthday. My 38th birthday. Wow. I just know so much is going to unfold and transpire, and I know it's going to work out better than I expect. So I can't wait. Oh, I can't wait to see what it is. Next week, we're going to a wedding in Canada. I just know we're going to have so much fun, just as we always do. We got a dryer today. We had to like order it in the store because you need a permit in Maryland for a gas dryer, all this stuff, but got it done. We're also going to get a projector in lieu of a TV. I don't know, I've just always wanted a projector screen. So if you've got any projector screen recommendations, let me know. Yeah. All right. I'm going to get out of here, my loves. This was fun, though. Ah! All right. Bring your forehead up against the screen. I love you. And this is all made up. All right. And I think it's tempting to make up the end of the story in a negative, realistic way. Don't do that. If everything is made up, make it up in a way that it always works out for you. That it always works out for you better than you expect. Okay. Anyway, I just look so pretty. Oh my God. Oh, these nails. Oh, God. I love it. All right. Well, my darlings. Let me see. Okay. Love you. This is all made up. Salam, my loves. And yalla bye.